I don't think we are. Hang on. Go live. Oh, it's got a button. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know if now we're live. Now we're live. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get this going. What I don't know what happened there. It's a YouTube thing. They've added this new go live button. Let me just get that on the screen. Hello, guys. Hello. Sorry, we've streamed for like literally 20 minutes thinking we're live. Amazing stuff. So let's jump in. Oh, you're presenting to everyone. Thank you, Chrome. Thank you. Yeah, let's jump in here. Guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Hamza. Let's just get rid of this chart real quick and we can do everything again here.
No, let's completely start this all again, guys. We really mess this up.
All right, okay. So, welcome to the stream. This is decentraHYPE. My name is Hamilton. This is Chester, and we're going to be trading off against each other today. Now, we're actually live. So, yeah, did you want to run through that again, Chester, or do you want me to kick it off?
Yeah, I can run through it again if that's good. Yeah, let me just jump up, share my screen. Let me just say hello to everyone in the chat that we've got coming through. We've got Phoenix. We've got I'm just gonna call you Simon. We got Donna as well. We got Rick Pick, and we've also got that's everyone in the chat. If you are watching, guys, and you haven't said hello yet, please say hello. We will say hello back to you. It's all good stuff. We love the support coming through and do appreciate our communities. I am going to be sharing my chart now, bringing you a little BTC update. And for you guys that didn't know, we actually just did like, as Hammy just said, we just did like 20 minutes of streaming. And I'm getting a call on my AirPods. What is happening today? This has really gone to pot. Right. Share my screen there. Amazing stuff. Let's start off with the BTC update. I think I've got delivery at the door as well. This is not good. This is not good. Right, let's carry it on. Right, let's go straight into this. Right, BTC here on the 5-minute, guys. I just wanted to touch on this ever so quickly. It's because I'm taking this off. It's ringing like crazy. BTC on the 5-minute here. We've got.
Shall I go check?
We've got a bearish pennant chart pattern. I think I can't see anyone, but it's okay. We'll just get on with it. You can see we've got a bearish pennant chart pattern coming through here on the 5-minute, guys. This is definitely something to be looking out for there, because after the humongous dumps to the downside that we have been seeing, this is just unbelievable.
Do you want to swap? All right, cool. Guys, it's all good here. It's all good. It's the first one on the channel. All right, guys, you gotta bear. Where are we at? Where are we at here? All right, let me just show you my chart. Show you what I'm looking for right now. This is a new thing, right? So we're going against each other. We've got wheels here to show you as well. Basically, the way this is going to work is, am I good here? Yeah, cool. The way this is going to work is we've got 3 wheels. We're going to spin these wheels, leverage used, time given to take the trade. So there'll be a timer on the screen, and a percentage of the $300 we're trading here today. This is how it's going to work. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Lots of variance. Obviously, it's not going to be all skill. There will be luck involved here. But just a quick update as well. For those of you that watched the last one on my channel, then essentially what's going on here is we've added a new rule where we can basically manually take a trade at any point in this stream. Only once, though. Only once. So the trade I'm looking for right now is, and those of you that have watched my webinar on my channel will know what this is. Essentially, we're looking at this 7 SMA on the hourly coming down here after a substantial move. We've lost a low. We've come down. Momentum's wearing off. We're going back towards that moving average. So now what we're looking for right here is essentially a limit order around this area. I haven't actually set this yet, so I need to set this at some point. But a limit order around this area on this line where we think it's going to be. And then we're looking to basically come up, test that, fill the order, either get stopped out, which is a possibility, okay, or come back down, which I think is more likely here potentially after, well, this is the edge at the end of the day anyway, right? So yeah, we hit this moving average, we come down, we hit the 1% take profit, and that's the trade. It's done. There are so many examples of this working, even on the way down here, right? You can see here, we lose the low, we come down, we come up, we test that 7 SMA on the hourly, and then we look for that 1% towards the downside. And you'll see not even close to stopping out on this particular example. If the trend is strong as well towards the downside, particularly after a bullish bullish break of structure from a bull market like we've had before, we can get 2.5% towards the downside. But for now, right now, after going down for 12, 13 weeks here, I'm gonna stick with the 1% here, because I do feel like we're pretty close to the end of this trade, and I've been saying that for weeks now. But I mean, this has never happened before, right? There's no data to say this has happened before. We've got small here a little bit. If you don't know how to actually do this on this chart, it's quite easy for you guys as well. Basically, you go over here and then you add image. It's a new feature from TradingView, and it's beautiful. You can put like anything in there. I've got a Bitcoin logo and this. So yeah, just a little bit of a fun advice if you want to spice up your chart a little bit. But yeah, that's the trade I'm looking for right now. We can see here potentially that as well, we've got the volume weighted ATR band on the hourly. So if we hit that, I am still expecting a pretty decent reaction towards the downside. So I will be basically placing this trade. Should we just place this right now? Is Chester back yet? No, he is not. But yeah, we are all good here. I think I can see him coming through the door. Yeah, there he is, running through. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, basically what I'm looking for here is this is the 7 SMA as well, we can see here. So I'm looking for an entry at 19,206. Just going to put that up one. There we go. Beautiful stuff. We're going to go with $200 here. And what I'm going to do here as well is just get my take profits because they're already on the chart, right? So we've got 1903. Let's hope I don't do this wrong, because could be pretty devastating. And as well as that, 19,398. So that is going to be that, and that's going to be my trade that I'm looking for here. Did I do that right? 398. There we go. Cool. So that's the trade I'm going to be looking for. We're going to put that in. Boom. That's my manual trade done for today. I'm just going to double check I've got this right. Yeah, 19,206, 1913 for the take profit, and then the stop loss here at 19,398, and that's going to be on 5x towards the downside. So hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't go well, we could be in a tricky scenario here. Oh, I've actually put too much money in here. This is quite a lot of the stack of the 300. So I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Can I change that here? I can't change the quantity. That sucks. Okay. Maybe I'll just leave that going. What do you think, Chester?
I didn't quite get here in time for you to so I can just hear myself through my other headphones as well. It's just driving me up the wall. Just bear with me. So it's just been an absolute car crash to start the stream today. The thing is, when we order stuff like from Thailand, like in Thailand, right, it comes from China and has to go through all like the borders and stuff like that. And because we live on an island, if we miss that delivery, we can then be waiting another 2 weeks for that to come through. So we need to like just run through and get it quickly. But so yeah, apologies for running away there. Very annoying. But did you do a nice BTC update there, Hammy? Because I did miss it.
I did indeed. I'm just basically deciding. I'd like your input here potentially, as we do in the day anyway. I'm putting in. Oh no, I've put in 200. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Hang on. Let me just do this again really, really quickly. And actually, did you want to do a little BTC update while I do this?
Yeah, sounds good. I will share my chart and go straight into it with you guys.
Cool.
Again, apologies for that absolute car crash of a start to the stream. I'm going to be starting off here on the short-term time frame here for BTC. This is just unbelievable today. But yeah, obviously we have seen huge car crashes to the downside here with BTC. I'm just going to wait for Hammy to sort that out. And it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I would say we are seeing quite a lot of bearish pennant chart patterns coming through on the charts as well. I'm not sure whether you guys can see my chart at the moment, whether Hammy's sorted that out or not. But we're actually seeing a potential mini breakout to the upside here, which is fairly unlikely for a bearish pennant chart pattern. Can they see my chart? No. Goodness me. What a car crash. Yeah, I'm not pinned. You're not pinned. Should I stop sharing my screen and try again? Resume your presentation. I thought I was presenting. There we go. I think. Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's carry this on. Let's start. I'm going to be starting off on the 1 hour, guys, here for BTC. Obviously, we did see a nice bit of consolidation coming through continuously all morning. I think me and a few guys were talking in the Telegram bright and early, bright and breezy this morning about we're on the 1 minute chart saying which way is it going to break. It's been absolutely brutal this morning. And then out of nowhere, we saw an absolute humongous dump from 20,000, right? Holding 20,000, it was ranging between like 20,010 and 20,080, something along the lines of that. And then from there, we obviously cascaded down with a lot of momentum to the downside, guys, all the way down to 19,400, 400, 500. I think the initial dump here was 20K to 19,500. Watched it live. Pretty brutal stuff. And from there, we have lost the volume weighted ATR band coming through on the hourly and just descended down with these filthy, filthy bearish candles, right? Things that I do want to be looking out for today here while we are doing our trade-off, it is going to be, as I was just saying briefly when you guys couldn't see my screen, it is going to be this bearish pennant chart pattern, right? Bearish pennant chart patterns, they tend to usually break down. But what we're seeing here is a classic trap coming through here on the 5 minutes. So this is definitely something that we're going to be looking out for there. And basically rehearsing. This is just, look at this price action right now. We're seeing insane pumps coming through for BTC, right? Insane stuff. Actually, people are buying this up, crazy stuff. Just reclaimed the 55 on the 5 minute chart there. We have just reclaimed the volume weighted ATR band on the hourly as well. And that actually means we could probably come down and test that if we do get an hourly candle close, which will probably be on stream because it is going to be within 28 minutes there. So we probably will come down and test that if we do get a candle body close above it, right? So that's definitely something that we are going to be looking for through our positions coming through here. But let's move on to the midterm time frame here for Bitcoin. Did already go through it, but we weren't live. So yeah, let me move on to that ever so quickly because I've got a little bit to talk about that as well. As you can see, guys, we have seen this double top scenario come through. Usually when that happens, we usually have a break to the downside. The break to the downside that I was looking for here was this lovely measure move like so. As you can see, top to bottom there, banging it right the way down. That measure move is going to be all the way down to 18,300. I'll say it again, 18,300 there for Bitcoin. It's going to be insane if we even get down to that sort of level there. Last time we had a candle body close on the 4 hour around that, you can see the momentum in terms of buying power that we did actually have coming through there. Now, in terms of the 4 hour right now, we have actually invalidated the most recent and the most reliable higher low that we did have here, set at around 19,768. And from there, we have pretty much come down pretty rapidly, breaking that. Usually, when we break these higher lows, guys, we usually come up, set another lower high, and then have continuation down. So this is sort of something that I probably am going to be looking for today after seeing such horrific dump. I would expect at least some sort of price action to the upside, which we are currently seeing right now, actually quite volatile, if I may say. Just going to jump to the RSI ever so quickly because you can see we are setting lows really, really, really quite strong here. And another thing that I do want to talk about here, if we actually break this if we break this low here at 20.3 there, and we don't break it here in terms of the price, in terms of the most recent low for this bear market for Bitcoin, we're going to be seeing a potential bullish divergence, guys. Potential bullish divergence, which could mean a big, juicy bounce to the upside. You know, on my channel, Crypto Jester, we love it juicy. So that's definitely something to be looking out for there as well. Another thing I do want to touch on is the directional movement index, because we've been waiting for the ADX to actually see a return coming through here. And we are seeing that actually come up now, clearing that 20 level, clearing that 25 level. And this little pink line here, this little baby here, this is basically, it basically shows the strength of the trend. And right now we're showing a nice, strong downtrend, guys, because we have had that bearish crossover from the negative crossing upwards here on the positive there. So we're likely to see a bit more downside after this lower high if and only if the ADX does stay above 20 and above 25 and 20 there. That's what I would say about that. Another thing I do want to touch on here, I think it's on the longer term time frame. So I'm just going to jump to that. Share this tab instead. Let's go. I think it was that bullish divergence, right? Yeah, the bullish divergence coming through from that low as well. I think we did just cover that briefly there on the midterm time frame. But yeah, interesting stuff coming through. We do have our swing low there for the Fibonacci. Didn't quite get there in terms of the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement there, but hey, there's still time. Probably not right now. This is probably a very, very solid lower high here. So I probably would expect a little micro high here and then a little lower high and then continuation down. It's looking pretty bloody in the streets. But yeah, I think that's pretty much that covered for now. I think, are we ready to do the first spin, Hammy?
Yep. Everything is good. I am actually in a short position as I was explaining previously. So let me just show that in action. Hopefully it goes my way. It's looking quite explosive towards the upside right now, but yeah, I got hope. It's a system that typically works. So if it doesn't work this time, it's okay. We are all good here. Here we go. Right. So essentially, just to kind of recap what I was saying previously, right, we're looking for the 7 SMA to come down, hit this, right, with price action, and then we get the 1% kind of rebound wave after such a strong wave down. If this does hit the stop loss, it's not really a huge problem. Obviously, that's not what we want, but occasionally it does happen, so we'll watch this. But ideally, we do just come down, swipe these lows one more time, and hit that take profit. Let's get to spinning the wheel. Coming through here. Just double checking my mic's not muted. All right, guys. So just a recap on what's going on with this thing. Essentially, it's like this, right? So there's 3 wheels. One's leverage use, one's time given to take the trade. There'll be a timer on the screen. And the other is the amount of our stack. I'm already 50 bucks in on this trade, okay? So I have 250 bucks. Chester has 300 bucks to play with. So we'll basically just hit those percentages on the buy bits. Where is this thing? Just to kind of show you guys, right? So yeah, we'll hit these percentages here for the trades that are to come, right? So let's jump in here. Let's get it going, and let's spin the wheel. You ready for this, Chester?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm just really hoping that we don't get like a 30x in 30 seconds at 100%. Is it 100%? The biggest one that's 50%, isn't it? Yeah, 50%. Yeah, so 50%. Imagine 30x, 50% in 30 seconds. That's going to be absolutely brutal. Getting excited for that. Hopefully we don't get that. But yeah, let's go. Let's spin them, baby. Round 1.
Oh yeah, it's changed the times. The times were a lot different. They were a lot different. We can try it. We can try it. We can set it up first and then do it.
Degenerate as hell, but yeah, let's go.
Unless you want to like take over quickly while I just set these up again. I have an Excel sheet somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah, I can take over. I can do an altcoin request if you like. I see just going to do a few shout outs coming through. We've got Sam speaks straight in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there, bruh. Do appreciate the support coming through. I also see a good friend of mine, NX, as well. We've got John. We've got Mindless Musician. And we've got, obviously, the famous Donna, Phoenix, and Simon himself. But yeah, let's do an altcoin request. I'm going to have a look at RNDA there for Donna just while Hammy's setting that up, right? Let me just get that up on my chart for you guys. It's all a bit up in the air today, I must say. But yeah, it's nice to be back on the Thursday night trade-off, and it will get better, guys. Obviously, this is officially like the first sort of episode, right? Because the last week was a test. Maybe this week should have been the test, because I think last week actually ran a lot smoother than this. But yeah, let's do some TA on this. RNDR there for Donna. Gonna be starting off here on the daily here. This is actually a Binance chart, so I'm going to be jumping through to Bybit instead. Because yeah, I prefer Bybit right now. I don't do Binance. I don't do Binance no more. But yeah, as you can see, we do have a low coming through. The lowest point so far here for our RN, I'm just going to call it RN. For RN right now is going to be at around 27 cents there, 27.5. We have seen actually quite a nice uptrend coming through from there. And considering today's dirty dump there for crypto, this asset's actually not performing too badly, right? There could be a potential short here, actually. Quite a nice big position, actually. Let's have a little look at that. If crypto is going to have the continuation of the downside, and we are going to see those absolutely huge dumps right here, then we are likely to see altcoins start to take the hit, right? I would be doing something along the lines of this. Potential very nice breaker actually coming into fruition right now, and that is going to be pretty decent short actually there, Donna. Let's have a little look. In terms of chart patterns, in terms of measure moves here, this looks pretty nice indeed. I would be looking for horizontals here. Definitely one at around 48 cents. Another one a bit lower, probably around 41 cents there. Definite areas of support I really would be looking for if this is going to be a lovely short position coming through from here. I'm not sure if I think you can short this. Yeah, you can short this here on Bybit. So yeah, we might look at that Donna actually, because that might be good. I think Hammy was talking about you're allowed one trade. We're allowed one trade, like a free trade sort of thing, which is away from the timer and stuff like that. So maybe that's my trade of choice. We are seeing an ascending triangle coming through from there, but actually measure move completed straight off the bat. So maybe a lovely retest and a dump down from there could be on the cards, right? Could be fairly decent, right? I'm going to jump to BTC ever so quickly, right? Just because I personally want to see what the hell's going on after seeing us break to the upside of this bearish pennant chart pattern here, because usually we do break down. But yeah, you can see we have actually just closed a 5 minute below the 55 moving average, which tends to usually mean we're going to find resistance off it there. But you can see we're testing that in terms of support, which is quite nice there. But yeah, we do have a very strong bearish candle without even a wick to the upside there. So yeah, instant reversal there from 19,238 all the way down to 19,180. And I must say, having this this much volume and it being so volatile right now compared to like this morning where it was just literally dribbling along. Yeah, look at this morning, literally just dribbling along, not really doing a lot. I think for the UK viewers there, it would have been like in the middle of the night, right? But yeah, so it's nice to actually see some price action coming through there for BTC. Did you get everything sorted there, Hammy, for the first spin, round one?
We are good to go.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right, let's get this going. Get ready, guys. This is where it gets pretty intense. Let's get it going. And yeah, let's get the spin. Let's do it. Boom.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, we got 3x. We got 5 minutes to make the trade, and it's going to be a small 5% of our account here, so a tiny one. That is cool. So yeah, let's get that set up. If you guys want us to trade an altcoin, feel free, throw it in the chat, and we will pick from those for the first trade. So
I'm going to be picking, I think I'm going to go for Donna's coin straight off the bat. And that was RNDR there. I'm probably going to be looking at some sort of short position for that, because we have just seen a massive pump to the upside, and there is definitely clear resistance coming through from there. So that's my coin that I'm going to choose. What coin are you going to choose, Hammy? I'm just going to set my timer.
yeah, let me just look at the chat. Hang on. I've got so many tabs here. Here we go. All right, so we've got a Gala in there. We've got obviously the RNDR. Anything else, guys? Anything else? I could take a look at Gala. One sec. Let's take a look. What is this? Oh, I do have it. There we go. Gala right now. Okay, interesting. A lot of the market is doing the same thing right now, so I'm actually tempted to eye up a short on this one as well. I haven't actually set the timer. Do you want to get this going? Hang on. Here we go. All right, yeah. So what was it? 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Yeah, you aren't coming through the stream, by the way. All right, cool. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Timer is set. Let's get it.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Start that bad boy. I don't know if this is the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, we've got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get this going. So Gala right now, we're going to bring it down to a 5 minute. I am expecting a bit of a wave down. We're also hitting this moving average as well. Not sure which one it is. What is this? The 50? Like, oh, it's the 100. Okay, so with this one, this is going to be interesting. We could easily continue this wave up, but I am looking more at a short right now. It will just be a quick one. Are we on this? Are we sharing this? Yeah, we are sharing this. Cool. All right. All right. So yeah, let's get Gala up here. Is this gonna work? Here we go. Beautiful stuff. And then we're gonna get rid of these dirty cross leverage. What was it? 3x? 3x. Beautiful stuff. And obviously we're going to be looking potentially for a short here. I think a short makes sense. I think it does. It's just, do we gap through and bang it up here? That's the question. That's the real question here. My trade is not going well here on the Bitcoins. All right, how long do we have left here? We've got 3.5 minutes. So yeah, let's just do a little bit of TA on Gala really quick, now that we're all set and good to go. I am looking at the short right now. And again, just to be clear, guys, do not copy these trades. This is not This is very high variance. A lot of this will be luck because it's such small time frames, and we don't really have we can't really wait for breakouts and stuff, right? So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so we have just completed a measure move here on the 5 minute. I would be looking for this to come down more than anything. I want to see if there's enough percentage here for a short, and this will be a risky one, just to say the least. I'd probably be looking for a short here down to this area here for the retest. So let's see if this comes through. How long do I have here on this bad boy? 3 minutes. Okay, so I'll talk for another 30 seconds. Oh, it's just banging it up. It's just banging it up. We'll see how this goes. This is not a fun one, to be honest, but we do have resistance up here as well. So yeah, I am eyeing up the short more than anything. So we'll see how that goes as well. And then we had another wedge in this area. If you guys can see it, then yeah, we had another wedge which will be completing its measure move as well. So we've got a lot of resistance here at the 0.052. I am going to look for a quick short, but again, guys, do not copy me. This is high percentage luck. Let's jump in with Chester's TA here.
Yes, so as we were discussing a second ago on the charts there with Donna, we're looking at the render right now. I did see your comment there on the chat there, Donna. So yeah, we're looking at render right now. As we were just discussing very briefly a minute ago, we do have a massive rising wedge parallel channel. You call it what you like. We're looking for a lovely breakout scenario coming to the downside from that. I did jump right down into the lower term timeframes to see what was going on, and we did actually see a rising wedge coming through, which tends to usually mean they break to the downside, right? I nearly thought it was ascending triangle, but not quite because we don't have a horizontal there. So it is a rising wedge, guys. Rising wedges tend to usually break up here, but what I'm kind of hoping for here, oh God, I missed the timer. What's the timer? 1 minute 44. We're all good. I've got it all set up on Bybit. So what I'm really looking for here, guys, is hopefully probably a short here. I know you're probably thinking, what the hell, man? No, what I'm thinking here, guys, is we are going to have continuation to the downside, and we're looking for a bit of a retest coming through from here. After just pumping here around, just pumped near enough 3% in the last half hour here. Maybe even, yeah, around the last half hour there. So ideally, I'm going to be going for a short if we do pump up a little bit more there. And I'm going to be using pretty major moving averages here as stop loss areas, right? As you can see, let me get rid of this for a second. You can see we've got the 55 moving average coming down. And also, we do a very, very strong 200 EMA there and 200 SMA coming down here on the 5 minute. So we're likely to find some resistance there. And the retest there for a bit of a longer term trade for me. That does sound pretty good there, indeed. And it's very tight to the stop loss. So it's not really going to be that much of a loss there if it does actually does pump here, right? And you can see here on the 4 hour, we do have the 55 moving average coming through as well. And we know moving averages tend to usually be stronger here on the 4 hour time frame, guys. Well, not on the 4 hour in general. The higher the time frame, the stronger the moving average, right? So that's definitely what I'm going to be using there. You can also see mass points of resistance coming through from the 53.5 area as well there, guys. So yeah, that's going to be the short I'm going to be looking for there. What's the timer on the clock? 22 seconds. Let me jump over to Bybit right now and share this screen. Yep, share the screen. I've got 3x. I got 5%. No, I don't. I got 10%.
10, 9.
I'm just gonna have to go with 10%, right?
Just do 10% and half it. It's for me it was 17 and a half because I've already put some in.
170 divided by 2, 1. I'm completely lost. 85, right? Yeah, right. Short. There we go. He's in his short. a little bit all over the place. But what was my entry there for that? And I'm going to mark that on the chart because we did get a bit of feedback. We get a bit of feedback coming through from the testers stream there, and people were saying they would actually like us to mark our entries there on the chart so we can actually see, because I know a lot of you guys actually watch on your phones, so we can actually see exactly where we got in, so you know what you're actually looking for there. So my entry here was 0.523 there, 0.523. If that's gonna 0.523, why is that not doing that? It's jumping up in fives. What? Okay. Okay, we'll just bang an entry in there, right? I know it's not correct, but hey, I got in a little bit lower than this, and straight away coming down for that short, looking at around. I mean, it's saying I'm break even, so a little bit lost there on render as it is going there, but I'm hoping for a bit of resistance coming through from there. We are looking for maybe some tweezer candles coming through as well there. So yeah, not looking too bad at all there. just overall. I see NX requesting VeChain. I might choose VeChain for my next coin as well. But let's jump to the longer term time frames for this coin there, because I'm going to be setting in some stop losses. I'm going to throw it to Hammy while I just really program that stop loss. If you're ready to take it, Hammy.
Yes. Ready. Here we go. All right, so let me show you guys the position I'm in right now. It's not looking great so far. It's looking like we might get stopped out here, but I've kept it pretty tight. Yeah, so basically just to kind of run you through what I'm thinking here with that Bitcoin trade in the background as well. Not looking fantastic either, but maybe we do just get a huge wave up here, and it would be indicative of a huge bear trap if we do just completely recover from this point on most charts. So we'll see how that goes. But as of right now, my entry is at, for Gala, by the way, guys, is at 0.05252. Beautiful stuff here. So if we bring this up on the chart, we can see what we're kind of looking for here. Anyway, for my stop loss, I've basically got this area just on here, just above here. I think I'm literally on here for the stop loss. So if we do get above there, obviously it's more likely we're heading up. So I don't really want to be in the short from that point. Let's hope I did take a short and not a long yet. Beautiful stuff. And from that point, yeah, we're looking for a take profit down into these areas, 0522. Let me just double check what that is. Yeah, 0522, you can see here. Where is this bad boy? Yeah, 05220. So yeah, perfect there. That's really what I'm hoping for. And it's not actually terrible timing as well. We're going against the market that's bouncing, but as the market bounces after such a strong downwards wave, we are going to get kind of rebound bounces towards the downside off of moving averages as we do come up. We'll see how this goes, though. It does look a little bit like it's going to bounce off this and continue, but I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad if we are looking at this right now. So you can see that does look like it might bounce off this and potentially continue up here. Let's bring up a higher time frame here, 15-minute. Okay, interesting stuff, hitting that price action channel for the first time since the dump here on Gala. We did have a bit of a refresh wave on the way down, but the big dump, as you can see here, losing this pretty substantial horizontal. We would expect some kind of downwards wave coming through. So we'll see how this goes. Are you? How's your side going, Chester?
Yeah, it's going okay. It's going okay. I'm just working out my take profit there for render coming through. So let's bring that up. Bring that up now. As you can see, guys, let me just walk you through what I've just done there. I jumped straight up to the 4 hour and looked at that 55 EMA to see where that was. Put a nice little arrow around that, and that was at 0.53. And then also I jumped straight back down to the 1 hour. We got the 200 EMA there as well at 0.535, and then also at 0.545. Now, if we do actually get above 0.535 there, I wouldn't want to be in a short there, right? Because that basically shows that we are going to be getting a lot of support here coming through off one of these major levels of support there. So it's definitely a point where I wouldn't want to be short there, and that's basically where I'm going to be putting my stop loss. So let's bang that. I think I've already banged that in, right? Yeah, I've already banged that in here on buy, but you can see I've got 0.54. I was just contemplating putting in a take profit there as well. So let's jump to that, and let's do that together. I'm going to be jumping right down to the lower term timeframes here for some sort of take profit. Usually we do really want, you really want your take profit bigger than your stop loss in terms of a risk reward scenario there. So ideally I do want to see lower price action than, did I put it at 3.5 or 4.5? At 4. I put it at 4, right? So yeah, I do want to see a bigger move down than something along the lines of that, right? So yeah, definitely controversial at this time, because we do have a lot of major moving averages below us here on the 5-minute. Let's jump to the 15-minute and see what we're working with there. We're literally sat testing the price action channel here, guys. So yeah, ideally I do want to see a candle body close below this on the 15-minute. That's going to be pretty good for me if that does happen. In terms of a take profit there, I mean, we're probably going to see support coming through off this upward sloping currently support line there. So maybe we're going to come down for a retest and have another wave up. But ideally, I do see us in terms of like a bigger swing position here. That's sort of what I'm going for. I'd ideally like to think that we're going to have a nice little retest here and then have continuation down from there for this gigantic, humongous 27% measure move. So yeah, let's jump down, and I'm going to put my stop loss probably probably for the sake of the stream and the sake of the risk of the trade, I'm probably going to put it around. I'm probably going to look at this volume weighted ATR band, right? Because this is currently gradually falling down here on the 15-minute. Usually we do find a lovely level of support there. As you can see, we do test that quite rapidly there. So ideally, I want to see a nice take profit somewhere along here. So and then also we can take into consideration that we do have this rising wedge here, guys, as well. If we do come down and we do break the rising wedge, we're going to see some sort of measure move coming through as well, right? So that's going to be something along the lines of 50 cents there. So yeah, 50 cents. I'm going to bang it in around 50 cents there, just for simplicity's sake there. 50 cents, banging that in there. And yeah, you can see it's going to be around a 13.19% gain. Hopefully we can hit that on the stream there. As you can see, it is more than my stop loss. You can't see that because I missed the tab. But yeah, you can see here that it is going to be $1.95 profit, 13.19% gain there, and also it's going to be more than the stop loss that we've got coming through here, right? So yeah, that's going to be me currently in profit of around 8 cents there, up 0.57%. I must say also, guys, this is a very, very small trade, right? It's 3x. It's 5% of our equity here. So really, we're not going to see insane profits at all. So yeah, looking forward to the next spin. How are you getting on over there, Hammy?
Not looking great. Bit of a sea of red, but it is very volatile right now. So hopefully we can come through. It does look... Oh, no, I've just been stopped out. Great. That's a loss. Let me just show you guys what's happened here. Again, we were kind of half expecting this anyway. Just a little bit of a pump here coming through. I would expect probably the same from Bitcoin if this does want to do that as well. But as of right now, Bitcoin's still below the volume weighted ATR band, still underneath this 7 SMA. So what I'd be looking for here is still that 1% down. It's just unfortunate with Gala that we have hit the stop loss first. But you know, you can't write them all. Maybe I had that a little bit too low. Maybe I should have gone into this kind of wiki area. But yeah, that's what you get for trading the 5-minute, guys. Never do it.
I love that. So if basically, are we doing, if I close this trade in profit now, that's going to be round 1 to me? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, we could call it that, sure.
Maybe this is something that some more rules that we need to look at for the future there, guys. And let us know in the comments what you do think, because as we have said before, we are developing this show and making it better. So yeah, ideas, free-flowing ideas, positive criticism is always welcome as well, guys. But yeah, so let's have a little look at is your BTC trade in profit, do I see?
Yeah, sorry, I need another screen, really. I need another screen. I've only got 2 here. It is in profit right now, but with Gala pumping and a lot of other altcoins deciding whether to pump right now, it is tricky waters. But as of right now, if I do bring this tab up, you can see here, it's all going to plan so far. What I just want to see here is a wick down. I don't really care if this goes down a lot. Don't care if it goes sideways for a bit. What I really want here is for this to just come down and respect that pressure from the 7 SMA, respect that pressure from the volume weighted ATR band on the hourly, and basically just come down, sweep the lows one more time, and then that is a profitable trade. And there's just so many examples of this working that even if I get stopped out here, this is still the correct move. This is something I use all the time in bull markets and bear markets as a kind of way to kind of make 1% after breaking certain highs, right? So this is definitely a trending strategy. This is a strategy that a lot of bots use, and this is a strategy that I will rely on right now, and hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, then we just basically pump up and we hit this red one. But unfortunately, a lot of the time here is, for example, if we don't get a wave down right now and we do pump up to this next moving average, it is going to look like we need to short off of that because we'd be expecting a wave down. So it's a bit of an interesting time, but this is good. This is action that I really wanted on this stream, so that's cool. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. And as of right now, if I do just bring up my buy bit, we will see what is good. Yeah, we are okay. It seems interesting that I guess it's just after fees the profit, right? So it's not in profit just yet, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that is Bitcoin, right? Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. If we can get that 1%, it's great. If not, it's okay. Again, I do just want to stress this isn't a lot of money for us, guys. This is quite like, this is $300. So yeah, we're kind of gambling here, degen mode, just showing you guys why you shouldn't really be trading the 5-minute trying to scalp, right? We make a lot of our money on these higher time frames, 1 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour plus here. And those of you that have watched our channels over the past couple years, then you will know that, yeah, we do make a lot of the right calls. And this is more just for fun and having fun with it, right? Cool. How's it going on your end, Chester?
Yeah, so I'm getting wrecked. No, not quite. A little bit, right? I did plan for this though, and this is why we did have quite a high stop loss here. Currently down around 0.57%, around 8 cents there. So nothing really life-changing. Nothing really crazy in terms of price action, but what I'm really looking for here, as I was just saying, there is that massive retest, guys. That massive retest coming through from that really big potential breakout that we are seeing here, from that massive. I think it's like a 30% measure move or something like that, right? I'm up for leaving that trade now, ready to do round 2. If you're with me, Hammy, that'd be quite cool. If not, I think actually, I think it's time that we do choose our next coins, right? So my next coin, I'm gonna take it from NX there in the chat, and it's gonna be VeChain. What's your next coin then, Hammy?
I am currently eyeing up AR from Phoenix. I think that's the only one left, actually. So we'll go for that one. And yeah, we'll see how this looks. I haven't actually checked this yet. So this could be terrible. Could be amazing. We don't know yet. We don't know. Let's have a look. Okay. Massive uptrend compared to the rest of the market. This is quite an interesting one, actually. Oh no, let's check this out on an hourly as well. Yeah, still massive compared to the rest of the market. So yeah, let's just jump in with the wheel spin and just share this with you guys. Here we go. Beautiful stuff. So I'll be going with AR. Is this working? Sorry for all the sounds, guys. Google Chrome is being... there we go. Get rid of all that. Beautiful stuff. All right.
And I'll be going with VeChain.
You'll go with VeChain. I will go with AR. And yeah, let's get this going. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm waiting for that time that it does land on that 50%, like 30x. It's just going to be absolutely brutal, right? So yeah, I'm excited. Let's get this going. Round 2, baby.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Spin the wheel. Let's go. Moment of silence here. 20x, 10 minutes, 5%. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I was a bit worried then. I was thinking, like, is it going to land on that 25%?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff there. So let's set those timers up.
All right, let's get this going. So 10 minutes on the clock. Let's get this. Are you all good on your side?
Yep, all ready. Ready for the countdown.
All righty. 3, 2, 1, start. All right, so we've got 10 minutes on the clock. I will begin this one if that's all good. Starting with AR coming through. So AR, interesting, a lot more bullish than the rest of the market right now. And the reason for that is, well, there's a few reasons, right? We're above the volume weighted ATR band on the hourly. We're above the 10 SMA. We're above the 7 SMA as well. So no downwards reaction when hitting that. So again, that strategy that I was talking about was actually more for Bitcoin, but we'll see how this goes. It's looking like it wants to test up here, but hopefully we get a lower high here on an hourly as well. But the main point is AR here right now. So if we can look at this, I would probably expect it to oscillate between this price action channel at 8.84 and then come back down here and test this volume weighted ATR band. So this is going to be a tricky one. I will happily wait the full 10 minutes here and just chill and wait to see where this looks, because this is kind of in the middle of the next range in my opinion here. So what I want to see is basically at the top, right, 8.8, somewhere around there, and then look for a short down. Or we come back down, we test this area within this next kind of 10 minutes, and then bang it up from there. And just continuing with that, let's take a look at these higher time frames. Okay, a lot of green candles, very parabolic, no serious break of structure yet here, and no real structure made either. So if we do want to come down and make some kind of structure here and kind of ride that up, that's cool as well. But I will be looking potentially for a short more than anything here. And then ideally, again, as we said, that 8.8 area, if we do get up there, then I'll be looking for a short, because the volume weighted ATR band there as well. So that would be a kind of brief time to kind of pull back if we do want to head up into this next kind of zone, right? Cool. Yeah, let me just set that up on Bybit. Chester, what are you saying on your side?
Yeah, I'm all good to do some explanation on my chart and what I've basically gone through here for VeChain. Starting off here on the daily, guys, just waiting for that to load for you. I can see it is finally just loaded. Yeah, starting off with VeChain here on the daily, just in general, guys, we have seen VeChain absolutely get slaughtered in this filthy bear market, right? We have seen it get absolutely obliterated, right? Disgusting filth. You can see currently we're at around 2 cents there for VeChain. Not great after seeing highs there, or a very strong lower high of around 8 cents back in March 2022. Now, as you can see, my chart pattern from this is going to be a falling wedge. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside, but it is the daily, so we are going to be leaving that and not blindly long in that, because we haven't got a breakout and we haven't got days and days to wait for this to happen, right? So this is just putting in those really strong trend lines and to see whether I'm anywhere near them here in terms of like the live price for those shorter term time frames. Then what I did, I jumped straight down to the hourly chart here, and as you can see, we do have a falling wedge, guys. We had a falling wedge chart pattern with a little minor potential, it was trying to break down, right? It was trying to break down, and then we did see it curl up and actually set that low, and it's actually on the way up here, right? I'm looking for a potential long here. As I said, we've got on the timer, still got six and a half, nearly 7 minutes here on the timer left. So I've got plenty of time to wait for this breakout scenario here. Ideally, what I want here, I want to see a nice pump from this volume weighted ATR band here on the hourly, and then also a nice, I'm not going to get that candle body close. No, I'm not. So used to saying that on my stream, right? I'm looking for that momentum to the upside here above that 21. In terms of the price, I would like a three or a 1 minute close above that, just for that little bit of extra confirmation there. In terms of the live price for that, it's going to be around 2 cents, 2.25 there. Now, if that doesn't happen and we do actually come down and get some sort of candle body close below the volume weighted ATR band, then I probably would be taking that as a short position, guys, and then going for that next leg down there. I mean, it wouldn't be the smallest move in the world, just having like going for that around 1%, right? Just having that little bit of fun there with the lower term time frames. So let's jump down to the lower term time frames there, and let's see what we are working with here. Near enough double bottom scenario there, bit of a triple bottom, just losing everything off my desk. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, you can see, let's draw some chart patterns in from here. You can see definite resistance coming through from this area. And also we do have a level of support coming through from there as well, right? So yeah, pretty much a parallel channel to the sideways here. This basically means it can break either way, guys. And as you can see, we have broke to the upside. We've seen that measure move, I think, pretty much get completed there. Let's draw that in. Let me just get rid of the WOD machine for a second. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get rid of the WOD machine for a second, and let's draw in this measure move. As you can see, this is going to be the measure move, near enough completed there. So I would really be looking for that move to the downside here, that candle body close around this sort of area. How long have we got left on the timer? We've got 5 minutes. I've got plenty of time, right? Let's bring up the RSI, let's bring up the MACD, and let's see what we're working with here, right? As you can see, no divergences I can see jumping, screaming out of me there. We do have that W pattern looking pretty strong there, and that usually means we come to these highs. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've tested that already in terms of candle body close there on the 5 minute. So yeah, it's looking fairly decent there actually for a potential short position if we can get back inside this chart pattern. Back inside this chart pattern, inside that range. Now look at the MACD here on the 5 minute. You can see the trend is really cooling off here. We're looking for that bearish crossover as well, looking for that new downtrend there. So yeah, I mean, I think there's room. I think I've got 5 minutes to wait here. I think I've got plenty of time to basically just let this unfold here. And look, as you can see, bringing up those major moving averages coming through on the 5 minute. If we can get below then, back inside this chart pattern, I would be looking for a lovely short position to this downside, to the downside from here, right? Let's jump through to my buy bit and let's see what's going on there in terms of my last trade. As you can see here, guys, currently down around 1.14% there. How far am I away from my stop loss? Stop loss is around 540 there. Current price is around 525. So yeah, I've still got plenty of room there for render to basically come back to the downside there. It's only 3x, so it's nothing really to worry about there. Yeah, as I said before, I've got the 55 EMA on the 4 hour as a level of resistance there. So yeah, I'm pretty chill, pretty confident we're going to see reversal coming through from there. And if this is going to happen, and we are seeing VET actually come down here, guys, we're seeing VET actually come down, and this is looking ever so strongly stronger for my position. That's what I'm trying to say here. If we can get below this high low here on the 1 minute, that's going to be looking very good for me indeed. Are you ready to jump back in, Hammy?
Yeah,
with 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, so good. So good here. let's take a look at this. So AR was my coin. We're going to take a look at this. So I said, hey, looking for that 8.8 area, right? The previous zone. This is on the hourly now, right? But if we do go down to the 5 minute, you can see, yeah, it was kind of that last little pivot here on these shorter time frames. Do I think we get up here? I would like to see this come up first before I take this short potentially, or at least down. This is kind of resting, and the momentum is kind of waning. So I mean, literally anything can happen by the time this is finished. So it should be an interesting one. We've got 2.5 minutes left on this bad boy. So let's head over to Bybit and just check this out. How's my short going? Not fantastic, but not the end of the world anyway, right? Again, with Bitcoin, I am expecting a little wave down here. So hopefully the altcoins follow and we get this going, right? So you can see here as well, we've got the 21 SMA, I believe that is, 21 SMA coming through here as a potential resistance. So potentially coming back down from essentially 8.74 all the way down to 8.51. If I can zoom in to make that a little bit clearer there, you can see, right? So that's kind of what I'm going for here, potentially for a short. It is a risky one. Again, I haven't been super lucky with this so far, but hopefully this does go my way and we can kind of get a point back here off the old Chesters. So yeah, 1 minute 39 on the clock. We'll see how this goes. It does look kind of weak. I'm just trying to kind of eye up my stop loss here as well. So if we are looking at this, I would probably go for this high here for my stop loss. This is a pretty high leverage one. So it's, yeah, I mean, there could be some decent profit here if this does go well. It's a shame it's not really with a massive amount, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's 5% on 20x. Okay, so yeah, if I do just set that up right now, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, this is the other thing I wanted to say here, guys. Unfortunately, this asset, AR, and we talked about this in the last stream potentially being a possibility, it doesn't go up to 30x. It goes up to 12.5. So, Chester, what do you think? I mean, I've just got to max it out, right?
Yeah, max it out, go for it. I mean, what else can we really do here? This is something that we are going to have to incorporate into future requests, and just see whether Bybit is going to support the leverage that we want, right? So yeah, definitely something we need to take into consideration for the future. But yeah, for this time, I guess just max it out, degen the hell out of it.
Slide that leverage slider to the top and let's bang it in. We can see here, my Bitcoin is actually in profit now. So I may even actually lean more towards the short side here as we are at this kind of pivot point as well. It does make sense to me to get in this short. We don't have long. We've got 5 seconds. So I'm going to place this trade right here, right now. Again, it's not with much, but pretty high leverage. And the reason why, as I do just place this right now, right, the reason why this is less leverage is typically because there are coins that are either less liquid, right? So they're illiquid, so the price can move a lot more volatile, right? So that's the reason why they'll have lower leverage. Maybe they just don't have the market makers to support the high leverage as well, right? You've got to take all this into account. But yes, we are in that short right now. I am just going to look for the take profit as well. Where are we at here? AR, beautiful stuff. Let's see how this goes. We may get a little bounce here actually on a 5 minute, but I'm going to be looking for this 860. I do just want to double check that with this. That's 851. Okay, interesting. Let's just put a percentage on this and see what it is. Okay, that's enough. I'll probably go for 860 here, and then have my stop loss just above. Let me see. Let's find a good pivot here. Yeah, I have my stop loss probably 8.83 as well. So let's just type that in here. What we got here? So yeah, it was 860. Feels a little close though. Feels a little close. Is that right? Yeah, 860. Okay. Yeah, I mean, percentage speaks for itself, so we're going to have that there. And yeah, the stop loss here, again, 8.83. So let's put that in as well. And then we will head over to Chester for a little bit of an update here. Boom. Okay, stop loss in, take profit in. Let's see how this goes. I am expecting this wave down. It's looking okay so far. And that is going to be it from me. What are you saying over there, Chester?
Well, for me, what just happened, right? As I'm sure you guys saw on the camera, I absolutely panicked, as you said, 5 seconds, because I didn't see the timer. So I thought, right, what have I got to do here? And I did just literally go on what I had to work with, right? And what I did, I went straight to the hourly, and we were just above the volume weighted ATR band there. We're above this horizontal here. So I thought, I don't have a choice here. I've got to get in. So I 20x longed it. I 20x longed with 5% here. Currently getting absolutely obliterated because that support didn't hold, unfortunately, there. But yeah, it's just a nice example there of degenerate gambling, right? Obviously not advised in any way. What I'm seeing here at this point in time, the reasoning for basically getting into that was as I said, that volume weighted ATR band coming through there, and also multiple moving averages there acting as support. You'd think currently not acting as support, getting tested with confidence here to the downside. I haven't actually set a stop loss as of yet, so I'm probably going to be. I was literally thinking about setting them just below these moving averages here because I really didn't have that much to work with in the time frame that I was basically had there. So I'm probably just going to be banging it. Probably just below the 200 SMA there here on the 1 minute, and just pray for some sort of bounce down. That's going to be a 0.02115, right? So let's get that in together. So 0.02115, right? Let's bang that in together, and that's going to be 55% loss. Sounds a lot. That's 20x, right? Leverage getting me again. Let me just check that price was correct. 2155. Stop loss. We go 21155. Is that right? No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. I missed out. I put too many ones in there. So let's correct that. No wonder it looks so low. Let's bang it. There we go. A little bit less there. 22% loss. If that does come in, that's gonna be horrific, right? It's absolutely dreadful in terms of that position there. But as we said, it's a very short. It's a very small position there. So there's nothing really to be worrying about. And my other trade, Render, there, it's actually running at 1.14% profit there. So let's jump to the chart on Render and let's get a look at that. Siri is really driving me up the wall today. She keeps speaking in my ear when I'm saying stuff. It's just really frustrating and distracting. But yeah, let's have a look at Render here. Let's have a look at Render because we actually have seen a bit of downwards momentum coming through. Let's have a look at my entry. My entry was around that 0.525 there. Bit of a dump there. Pretty filthy, actually. Ideally want to be coming down. Probably going to be closing this trade here because it's not the best trade in the world, and I do just want to bank that point against Hammy. So I am going to be closing this trade here. I didn't share my screen, did I? Yeah, so I'm going to be closing this trade here, guys, up around 1.14% in profit there. Only 16 cents, but yeah, that's 1-0 to me. Round one secured. Let's go. I see, hey, you jumping in, saying hello. I'm late. Not a problem, good sir. I appreciate you stopping by. And I do see, let's have a little look at the likes quickly. We're on 12 likes. Unbelievable, guys. To appreciate if you could smash the like button. We're here every single week indeed. I want to jump back to Vet ever so quickly because I actually want to actually set a take profit, right? I didn't actually set that. I've only set a stop loss here. So let's have a look and see what we can be doing here for a potential take profit. I mean, we got a candle body close on the 15-minute back in that range. So it's actually looking filthy there. So in terms of a take profit, I kind of just want to get out in some sort of profit to bank the point against Hammy, right? So yeah, I'm probably just going to be just over entry there. And that's going to be around, as you can see, 0.2175 there. So yes, let's bang that in. Did you still in your trade, Hammy? You still live there?
Yeah, I am still in my trade. My AR trade, which is the leverage has been slided all the way up to 12.5x, I believe. Yeah, that is right. And yeah, that's currently 96 cents up. So I'm tempted to close this one as well. We do need to probably clarify these rules at some point. I think in future, we should probably do like it has to hit your take profit or something like that. Or you maybe get like 2 or 3 like manual things, kind of like the manual trade that I'm doing with Bitcoin here, right? So interesting stuff. Let me just get my chart up to show you guys real quick. And yeah, you can see actually not too bad here for once here for me. It does look like this may actually head up. So I want to be careful here. I do want to bank this. What are you saying, Chester? Is that allowed, even though the next round?
Well, I mean, this is what we got to clarify, right? Because that's the current round that we're currently in. So if you were to bank this, then we are going to need some sort of tally on the percentages, and then I've basically got to try and beat your percent with that trade. So yeah, you can bank it, I do think, wherever you like, but you have to take that risk on whether the other player is going to win in terms of percentages, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, I think a good idea potentially might be in terms of like you can bank it if you're over a certain percentage, right? So if my realized profit is above 2.84, then then I can bank it, right? It's actually at 2.85 right now. That's why I say that. But I mean, well, I mean, what do you think? I'm happy leaving it, but I did lose the last round, so I kind of wanna scoop it up.
I mean, to be honest with you, you're actually, I think you're like 12x in that, right? Yeah, so you're like 12x in that, instead of 20x because of obviously Bybit being Bybit. I think it's tricky. It's tricky. Maybe we should just we definitely need some rule clarification, right? Gonna need to sort some rule books out.
What do you guys think in the chat? Also, I remember some of you guys asking for a scoreboard on the overlay. I haven't got around to making that yet, but it's super easy to do. I used to do esports way before, like maybe 8 years ago now, but I used to do esports and we had overlays over the game, so I could easily make something like this for the next week quite easy. So we'll have points Chester's side, my side, and then we can kind of show you guys it's a bit easier because that feedback was a great idea, to be honest. So yeah, we will implement that. What is my trade looking at right now, and what was the verdict here? I think I'll just leave it. I'll be a good sport here. I'll leave it, and we'll see how this goes. It does look like Bitcoin wants to pump here as well, though. So yeah, it could end up badly, but I mean, hey, it's not too far away from my take profit. I am happy just chilling on this one. And if I do look at AR as well, we can see here on the 5 minute, we are a candle down here, and we're pretty safe here in profit, I would say. So if I can kind of look at this, I may even adjust my take profit to where this moving average is. But I mean, that is 860 anyway, so it's not too much leeway there, as you can see. So yeah, maybe I'll move it up like a cent potentially coming through, but yeah, not looking too bad on my side. And yeah, I mean, what are you saying, Chester? I think we should probably end the stream in, what do you think, like 40 minutes, because we still need to eat.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. That you haven't eaten or anything. So yeah, on my side here, let me bring up my chart quickly because as you just said, I just want to touch on what you were saying about how Bitcoin just suddenly looked bullish, right? Suddenly looked bullish, and that actually made me take off my my take profit for VeChain because I did have it literally at entry there. So I did take it off of VeChain, and we're basically sat at break even right now, guys. We're sat at break even there for VeChain. So there is hope here for me catching Hammy up here because in terms of percentages, I'm actually 20x in this position. I'm 20x in this position, and Hammy's only 12.5x. So there is a chance if Bitcoin starts to rally. When I say rally, I mean just pump up to the volume weighted ATR, man. couple of $100, right? Maybe like $100. But yeah, if that does happen, maybe VeChain is going to take a little bit of a spike up there, and that would be very good for me in terms of round 2 in beating Hammy to try and secure that. Trying to secure another point there. I'm ready to go for another round if you are. That sounds good to me. It's entirely up to you. I don't mind.
Yep, I'm down. Sounds quite good. Let's get it.
I see quite a lot of people in the chat actually saying about we should do coins versus each other, right? We're seeing I see Luna C. I see Luna versus Luna C sounds great from Alin Sass there. And also I do see Solana versus DOT. So maybe this is something that we could be doing for the future, guys. You basically do 2 coins versus each other, and then we basically trade those 2 coins against each other. So I think that sounds really, really quite cool. And it's got quite a cool little way it's written. I do think like Luna versus Luna C. I'm up for a bit of that. If you want to go for that, Hammy, let me know. Luna versus Luna C, or do you fancy doing DOT versus Solana?
I don't want to be anywhere near anything that says Luna ever again. Not that I lost anything in that, but I mean, Sol versus Dot sounds great. That's the rephrase.
Yeah, Solana versus DOT sounds good for me. Yeah, that sounds good for me. And I just see Lauren in the chat saying, "I vote for you as mod Donna." I think what we're probably going to be doing, guys, we're we see who the OGs are. We see who the supporters are of our community and all the stuff that we're doing. So we probably will just make all of you mods, right? Just to like for the future when the channel does start to grow and stuff like that. Then we know where the OGs are when you're typing and stuff. It like separates you from the rest of the public, right? Because we don't want you guys to get lost in the chat of noise if it ever does explode, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's I'm up for a bit of Solana dot if you're up for that, Hammy. That sounds pretty good.
Which one are you're leaning towards?
Just seeing my vet trade just get absolutely obliterated. I think I haven't looked at the charts at all here, guys, in terms of Solana or DOT, but just looking on my watch list there, I see Solana's down around 6% and DOT is currently down around 3%. So I would like to choose DOT, actually. I'd like DOT. But are you happy with Solana?
Yeah, we'll take it. Sure, why not? I made enough on DOT in the past run anyway. You guys know. Got in super early, made like 600%. It's all good. It's all good. Let's take a look at Sol, and actually no, let's get the spin going, and then we can see what's good.
Spin that wheel.
Let's go. What have we got here? Where is it? There we go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff here. Bringing it up on the screen. Good to go. Are you ready, sir?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm really excited here. We've had two pretty flaccid equity percentages there so far. Currently, I think it was both 5% equity, right? So hopefully I'm looking for a bit of like a 10 or a 25%. And I think that will really like flip the switch and make it a bit more interesting. But yeah, ready when you are, my good sir.
Alrighty, let's get it going. Yeah, why not? Let's just spin the wheel and then we'll see what we have to do. Boom, spin that bad boy. Let's see what is going to turn up here. We can see 8x, 3 minutes, and 5% again. The wheel is being nice to us in terms of the amount used today. Like literally 5% every time. So that's beautiful. All right, let's I think we should look at the coins first because it's only 3 minutes. This is a quick one. So hang on, let me just get Sol up so I know what I'm doing. And actually, I did go first on the last one, so I will shift it your way.
But, great, cheers, mate. Yeah, let me bring up my chart quickly.
All right, so just again, guys, it's 8x, 3 minutes, and 5%. Let me just stop sharing real quick. Beautiful stuff.
Where is Dot?
And yeah, let's just start this timer. You ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
All right, let me get this going in. Hang on. What was it? 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes. Cool. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Timer on the screen. Let's get it going, and I'll leave this up to you.
Let's go. Starting off here for DOT, as you can see, we are on the 1 hour time frame here. Volume weighted ATR band coming down. We're actually looking at finding some resistance off that. That's probably what I'm going to be going for there. As we know, this does actually find resistance when we do come up and test it. We usually come down from that. We've got the 21 moving averages as well. 21 EMA going to be acting as resistance there as well. Let's jump down to some time frames and see if I can really quickly bang a chart pattern in. As I said, I've only got 3 minutes here to really do anything. I'm going to be looking at resistance coming through. We've got the both 200 EMA, 200 SMA and 200 EMA there looking pretty good. And then also some sort of trend line coming through from that broadening wedge. Maybe the target's going to be on the lower side here. Yeah, I would say also we have just invalidated a lower high here as well. So yeah, probably going to come down and set a higher low, probably a little bit lower around that 678 there. So that's something that I'm going to be looking for there. But yeah, overall looking pretty bad for DOT. Looking pretty bad. I'm not happy with this. But yeah, I think the best move here in terms of a quick position, got 3 minutes here. So I'm just going to probably just be degenerately going short here, guys. Yeah, don't really have much of a choice. Let's look at the RSI coming through. Anything coming through there? Nothing really screaming at me. I mean, no, nothing great. So yeah, nothing good coming through from there. We do have a little bit of momentum for the downside coming through for the 15-minute. Let's look at the 3-minute chart. We are currently in the downtrend on the 3-minute chart. 1-minute chart, if it's going to load. Currently looking for that bullish crossover on that 1 minute. So that basically means I'm probably going to need a little bit of a wider stop loss there. So probably looking at stop loss up at around this breakout scenario coming through from there. So yeah, below all major moving averages here on the 1 minute chart as well. So yeah, I'm going to throw it back to you, Hammy, while I get that sorted.
Alrighty, oh, that was a bit loud. 1 minute on the clock. Let's get this going. And yeah, just a little heads up as well, guys. My AR trade did actually hit the take profit. You know, your boy coming through and making that paper. The money. All right, let's get it going. And we're looking at Sol right now. I've done no TA on this, so let's just see. Okay, so the 5 minute here on Sol. If I can just look at this really quick. I don't have long. I have 48 seconds to make a decision here. I'll probably look for a long here more than anything. Yeah, I'm just going to long here up to this high. I would like that a little bit lower, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe I'll go for 32.2. Okay, cool. All right, so 30 seconds. Let's set this up here. I'm just going to bang in the long now because I do think we can go up from here. So bat, market long, straight in, no messing around. And the take profits here. Sorry, I just need to share this with you guys so you can see it. Beautiful stuff. And the take profit here, I'm actually just going to do this here. 32.8 looks pretty good to me. So that's cool. Time is, yeah, we got 10 seconds left. And yeah, I'm just going to whack this take profit in here. Did I go long? I went long, right? Yeah, cool. What was it? 32.8, right? 32.8, straight in, no messing around. Targets acquired. Let's go. What are you saying over there, Chester?
I made a pretty pretty crazy move here. I was gonna go short here, and then I saw here on the 5 minute how we're basically curling over on this 21 EMA here. We've got a lovely level of a horizontal support coming through around 6.79 there. So I did actually just smash the long button there, and I'm probably going to be aiming for around the 200 EMA there, so around 6.87. So yeah, nothing too crazy. In terms of percentages there, probably looking just under 1%. So maybe that doesn't adhere to the new rules there. My entry was, where was it? It was 6.81, right? 6.81. Let's have a look where that is. 6.81. Yeah, pretty much just below where we are here, guys. So yeah, hopefully I can get a lovely bounce of support. I'm getting absolutely wrecked. Getting absolutely wrecked here, guys. As you can see on this chart, it just absolutely cascaded. I haven't even set a stop loss, right? I haven't even set a stop loss right now. So this is really, really quite bad for me. At least it's only 5% of our account, right? So yeah, not looking too great here, guys. I might actually, yeah, I'm gonna close this position. I'm gonna close this position. I think I just got absolutely destroyed coming through there for dot. Whether it can hold. Whether it can hold here on the 5 minute, maybe I could look for about. I'm going to bang a stop loss in around 6.71, right? 6.71. I'm going to bang that stop loss in just so it's in, so I don't get absolutely destroyed coming through from there. So yeah, it's going to be a 12% loss. That's filthy if that does come in. Already minus around 4%, and my vet trade is minus 9%. So yeah, not looking too great there. I really need that vet trade. I really need that vet trade to really come back there, that V chain, just because Hammy has obviously taken profit there. He's hit his profit, his take profit there for round 2. So ideally, I really need this to come back. I mean, it's looking really bad, really bad. When I say bad, I'm just about to get stopped out. Literally 5 points away, I think. Like, I'm just there. You see my stop loss is 21.50. It's at 21.55. Is it going to happen? Let's go to the charts and let's see quickly. If we can bring this up, where is it? Yeah, V chain coming through from here. Yeah, it's looking pretty horrific here, guys. Pretty horrific. Ideally, I would like a bounce ASAP, but I don't think that's going to happen with a candle like this. It's just horrific. So yeah, probably going to get stopped out there. So that's probably going to be round 2 to Hammy, but I'll keep you updated as we go there. I'm just going to go set a take profit in there for my dot trade. So yeah, throw it back to you, Hammy, and then I'm going to basically set a take profit coming through from there. If that's all good with you.
Yeah, just do like 5 things at once, but we're good. All right, so what are we on here? Sol, right? Yeah. So Sol coming through. Literally just obliterated here. Not great. You can see this. We went in for a long here, looking for a bounce up to this area. I did actually do this wrong. I accidentally set my take profit up here. I actually meant to go for this high, if you guys remember. So I have moved that down now. But unfortunately, this does look quite dumpy. And I was going to set a stop loss here, but it seems to be trying to recover at least in the last minute. So I think I will give this a little bit of time. And what I'm going to do here as well is basically just have my stop loss just under this. So 31.71. If I'm going to share this, here we go. So 31.71. And you can see here I've moved my stop loss down now. So just going for like a 0.5% trade here to secure the win, as Chester has closed that trade, I believe, right, Chester?
Not quite. Nearly did. Actually, it nearly hit my stop loss. But and also with the dot trade, I just set a quite a tight stop loss there as well. And we did see quite a big bounce up from there. Still currently down around 4%, so not great, but yeah, so yeah, I actually haven't set a take profit there for dot, because at this point in time, for me, it's just I want to close the trade, right? I wouldn't be in this trade anymore if it wasn't for that point. And currently, it is looking like we are going to be drawing here, because my my VeChain position is about to get stopped out. I'll just quickly share that so you guys can see that live in action. If that is going to happen, we're literally yep, there we go. There we go. Don't know if you guys caught that, but we lost that. So that is 1-1 there for the score, right? 1-0 to me. This is where we need like flashing things coming up on the screen, or something like that, right?
1 point to Chester or whatever, right?
Yeah. That'd be really, really cool. So yeah, dot at the moment, guys. As I said, I'm not very happy in this position. I would love a bounce here, but yeah, the bounce point here is around that 6,740. I have set my stop loss at 6,710. So that does give it a bit of breathing room here. That's really actually quite low. Yeah, it gives it a bit of breathing room there. So yeah, not too bad there. Not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but ideally, I want this point. So I'm just going to hold out here, and hopefully we can get a bounce. Just jumping to Bitcoin quickly, because we have seen obviously this humongous dump to the downside here. And did we get that engulfing? Maybe. Maybe quite an engulfing, but not quite. But yeah, you can see actually we are on a lovely level of support as well. So if we do lose this here for Bitcoin, I really would expect to come down lower and really start tapping these micro higher lows that we have just put in, right? And in terms of prices for that, it's going to be 19,021, 18,961, and then all the way down to 18,900, the most recent current low there we are seeing for Bitcoin in terms of the downtrend that we have seen today. So yeah, if we are going to see us break these prices for Bitcoin, I really would expect to get wrecked for DOT, right? What are you saying over there, Hammy?
I have just closed my Bitcoin long, just there, right there. I think it's quite a crucial area, and with it being a manual trade, I'm just going to take the money and run here. And yeah, with all my trades are now closed, I'm 19 cents. No, am I? Yeah, 19 cents down here. So yeah, not fantastic, but a few wins, few losses. Can't really complain. And it's not like a substantial loss anyway, so that's cool. And then just to kind of show you guys what's going on here. No positions, everything's closed. We've got 299 up there, despite all the leverage debacles coming through. And yeah, with Bitcoin as well, just to kind of show you guys why this strategy works. We may hit this. The problem I've had with this is with it being so volatile, and with us looking for this is showing, right? Yeah, cool. With us looking for the 1% off of this, you can see here it's just a little bit too low for me. On this one, I was hoping to get it in this first candle, but the volatility went the other way. So this may still hit, and I would probably expect it to over the next few hours. But with this being a stream with a time limit, with 20 minutes left or so, right, I prefer closing this here, and that is exactly what I've done, and secured a bit of prof dog there as well. The issue is, ironically, if we do hit this 1%, I would be in profit for the stream. So ideally, I mean, I don't really mind what happens now. The trade's over, but yeah, ideally there's some trades to push me over that limit, and yeah, get the profit. What's your account saying over there, Chester?
Yeah, so I'm still in my where are we? I'm still in my dot trade, I think, unless I've been stopped out. No, still in my dot trade. Don't want to be in it. I really don't want to be in this, but as I said, I'm trying to secure that point against you. Did you get stopped out in your Solana trade? Was that a thing?
Yeah, completely.
Okay, right. So if I can close this in any sort of profit, that's gonna be a point to me, right? That's gonna be 2-1. So fingers crossed. Come on, Bitcoin. And I just want to touch on Bitcoin just again quickly, guys, because we are seeing some interesting price action coming through here, right? You can see if we jump down to the short-term time frames, we do have a pretty strong bear flag coming through here, guys. So I would really potentially be seeing a short position coming through here. In terms of a measure move for this, it could be something along the lines of this. We're still below major moving averages here. We're literally breaking volume weighted ATR bands like they're paper. Like we're punching through paper here, not paper planes, just paper. You can see here the measure move down is going to be something along the lines of this, and that is going to mean that we're going to be breaking our low there. So in terms of a nice Bitcoin trade there, I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely out of the question. We've still got around 5 minutes left to see where this 15-minute candle is going to close here, and then still got quite a long time left on that hourly, around 20 minutes left on the hourly as well. So yeah, it's not looking too bad for a short here. It really isn't looking too bad. I really would be inclined to jump in here if we do see just checking everything's on, right? Just if we do see a candle body close here, probably on the hourly around 19,021. That's sort of the confirmation I'm really looking for there. I would debate coming through here at around 19,000 there. And if we do get that 15-minute candle close and having that first take profit around 18,961, just for a very short, shy position there. But if this doesn't happen and we actually do bounce off this level of support and continue in this flag scenario coming through, something like that, then my dot trade, my dot trade could bounce as well, guys. It could bounce as well. If this is going to happen, I need dot to literally pump around 1.1% there up to my entry, and then I can sort of close it somewhere near my entry and basically get a bit of profit, and hopefully I can secure that point against Hammy in that round 3. Are we going to do another round? Is that what you're thinking, Hammy?
Yeah, I think one more round's okay. I mean, if we go for yeah, if we go for like 20 more minutes, because we don't want all the restaurants to shut and stuff. So yeah, cool. People saying what we got here coming through. We've got Mana versus Avax or Avax. Interesting.
I'm up for a bit of that.
All right. Well, you pick the last one. I will pick this one. Let's take a look and see how these bad boys look really quickly. Do you mind stop sharing? Or sweet. The British grime song. What we got here? Do I have it on here? It's Mana, right? Mana and Avax. Okay, so looking at this, jeez Louise, what is going on over here? Huge dump. I don't know if I'd be eyeing up a short here, to be honest, with this low. Maybe even a long back up here to the price action channel, which is very risky for sure. And just another thing on the side here as well. This Bitcoin trade, just kind of proving the proof is in the pudding here. We did not get 1% up here, right? So no stop loss hit. Fantastic. We did get continue with the trend for a little bit, whether it would be a small one. We would just target that 1%. And that is why this strategy is so good in trending markets. And the trend is down right now. Admittedly, I've taken some time to transition here into this kind of downtrend. I have been expecting bounces. We haven't got any. It's just been a complete nightmare out here. But honestly, I haven't really been losing that much money anyway. I've still been running my grids, all of that good stuff. So we are all good here on my side. Don't worry, it's all good. Mana versus Avax, right? So we got Mana here looking okay. There's a couple positions I'd look at here on this. Do I have the old Avaxio here? No, I don't. Here we go. Okay, so this one looks. They both look the same. Okay, I'm gonna go with, because I did a AVAX last time, right? So I'm gonna go with Mana this time. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, we can also spin the wheel here as well. I've lost Mana as well. This is amazing. Let's have a look.
So you're going with Mana, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, AVAX, I lost a position earlier on AVAX, actually. Got absolutely wrecked in the dump. I think I lost about $20 or something like that, right? So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I did really want to trade AVAX again, but hey, you know, it's fun. It's all fun here. So yeah, I'm going to be doing AVAX there, and going to get that set up there on my chart, and ready to spin the wheel when you are.
All right, let's do it. the fun part. Let's go. All right. So again, if you are just joining us, we got leverage used, we got the time you have to take the trade, and we have the amount used. Let's see if this is a nasty one or a decent one as well. And I should probably share the right tab. There we go. Beautiful stuff. All right. Let's get it. We're going in. Boom. We got 4x, we got 3 minutes, and we got 25%. Pretty tame, not too bad, but the time limit is going to be an issue. So, yeah, I think I'm good. Are you ready to put the timer? Sweet. So it's 3 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Boom, and they're off. I think it's my turn to do it, right? Okay, so mana is. Oh, jeez, Louise, what is happening here? We've just dumped completely off a cliff. I want to say long, but this is carnage. And if we do go over to Bitcoin as well real quick, this is just brutal. I should have definitely looked for a short on my other main account here. Well, my main account, there's like $1,000 in there. But yeah, the other account here I'm using for the WSOP. But yeah, unfortunate that we've missed that due to the stream. And we're just pumping straight back up as well. I should have taken the long, like on this line. What am I doing? Bruh. Let's just look at this really quick. We can see here, all right, interesting stuff. I may look for the short underneath this this volume weighted ATR band here. Yeah, difficult. Interesting one for sure. See where the volume weighted ATR band here is on the 1 hour. I do want to check how much time I got left here. 2 minutes. All right. So we've got 30 seconds left of this. And then I will send it over to you, Chester. What have we got here? So we've got trend line, rejection. We've got apparently no volume weighted ATR bands. It's still loading. Okay, interesting. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Get it done. We're on a timer here. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so we are below that on the hourly. We are below that on the 15-minute. And we are below that on the 5-minute as well. Well, we're just about to be. So, yeah, I'm going to be looking for a short here. Probably right about now if this does want to head down. So, yeah, what are you saying on your side, Chester?
I am saying that AVAX absolutely just fell off a cliff here. Absolutely fell off a cliff as we were literally spinning the wheel. So pretty brutal stuff. Came all the way down and broke the most recent low of around $15.79. That was wrong. $15.76 there. And from there, we actually are seeing it just pump up absolutely like with confidence here. So ideally, I am looking for a quick breakout here. I'm not sure how long we've got here in the first. Yeah, we've got a minute left here. I actually haven't set it up on Bybit, which isn't good. So yeah, it's a 4x, it's 25%, right? And 3 minutes, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's set up on Bybit now. So let's look. I do want to see movement to the downside. If we do see a nice movement to the downside, I would be looking for that short position. In terms of yeah, in terms of what we are seeing here, we're breaking those lows. I mean, this is so tricky. We're bouncing off the volume weighted ATR band on the 3 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute. We're probably going to come up and test it. So yeah, I would be inclined for a long. Really would be inclined for a long here if we don't see any more downwards momentum coming through. Bitcoin is banging it up, and this is why it is controlling this. So yeah, I'm probably just going to jump into. I mean, I don't want to jump into this like this. It's just degen, completely degenerate gambling. Right? It's 10 seconds on the clock. I'm going to go short, guys, with my stop loss above the volume weighted ATR band there. So yeah, I am short here for AVAX. Hopefully we can get that coming through. It's not looking great right now. Yeah, let's. I'm probably going to put my stop loss probably up to where that at least to the previous high, the previous candle, right? You can see resistance coming from there. Resistance. So yeah, 16.29, 16.3. That sort of area is what I'm looking for there. Let's jump to the 1 minute and let's have a little look, see if we've got anything to play with. Yeah, multiple moving averages here as well. So 16. This is just filthy gambling, right? 16.24 there on the 1 minute. What did we say on the 15 minute? Was it? On 15 minute, 16. 334 16 yeah 16.34 is a lot higher actually. So yeah, probably gonna go for that 16.3. Yeah, 16.35 for me. Just quickly just looking at it, take profit stop loss 16.35. I can't remember if I went short or I went short. 16.35, banging that in there on Bybit. As you can see here, guys, we have just banged that in 16.35 there. But let's move back to the charts there. And see what is actually going on, because if we do come up and test this volume weighted ATR band here, I'm likely to see some momentum to the downside. Hopefully, BTC is rising with confidence here after setting that low. So just hopefully we don't actually bang it up. Hopefully we don't just bang it all the way up and we don't break any of this resistance that we have got plotted in here for BTC. So yeah, let me pass it back to Hammy. How did you get on executing your position?
Well, I wanted to long, but I shorted. So yeah, let me just explain what's happening here. And I haven't set a stop loss either, so let's just see. I think I might just have my stop loss just above this candle here, this candle close. If you guys can see that, yeah, cool. So yeah, just above here, just a quick one. It's 25% is a lot, right? So I don't really want to be wasting money here. If this is a trap, I want to get out quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna be going for an 8135 stop loss here. And again, guys, do not copy these trades. We are just complete degens. We're gambling right now. Okay, there's no reason to copy these. What have we got here? I've completely forgotten it. Here we go. Yeah, so 8135. 8135. Here we go. Straight in, beautiful stuff. I got to take profit down here for about 1%, I believe, something around that area. And the reason for that here is this candle close right there. So if we do get down there and we do want to hit that, that's an easy 1%, just banging it in, going with the trend. We've broken the low. It makes sense here for a bit of continuation. The big question, though, is this a trap, right? If this is a trap and we do want to bounce up from here, I mean, it's going to look something like this, right? We're probably going to see a candle close up here at 812. And yeah, and then probably just oscillate in this area anyway. But yeah, not not the best one. Again, we had 3 minutes to take this trade. It was very, very rushed. And yeah, I was eyeing up the long initially, right, as we were around here on this volume weighted ATR band. And this is just such a key bounce zone anyway, as you can see. It does make sense to be looking for a long here. But with Bitcoin just completely losing 19K, with Bitcoin looking like it does right now, I would still expect some kind of grind down. Do I think that in 9 minutes by the end of this stream that we do hit this take profit or even the stop loss? Probably not, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, just to show you Bitcoin here one more time, you can see here, right, this is a very similar picture, and this has headed down as well. But I mean, hey, this is what we do. We're going to see how this goes. We're going to see if this does want to head up, and just kind of going to check where my stop loss is here, just to kind of reiterate. We got 8135, right? So 8135 is on this chart here, is 8135, just below that price action channel. So hopefully, I can't remember where I entered, but hopefully, where we got. Yeah, there. Hopefully we don't get up there. Hopefully we can hit this 7 SMA and actually bounce down from there and continue the descent into the abyss here. How's it going on your end, Chester?
Well, not great. It's not going well. And the reason for this is because I did just discover a bullish divergence coming through here on the RSI on the 15-minute here for AVAX, right? So this obviously means bullish momentum to the upside. So not ideal here, but that's the problem with having those 3-minute time frames to execute the trade. So yeah, pretty rough there. Let's look at the position and see how we're doing. Currently down 0.62%, so nothing too crazy. I think it was okay because the leverage was really low. So yeah, 0.62%, nothing really to worry about at this time. I would like BTC to actually come down, which it is trying to come down again after testing this level of resistance here. So ideally, if BTC is going to actually spin around here after seeing a bit of a pump there, and we have just lost the volume weighted ATR on the 3-minute there. Looking at the 5-minute, might get a hammer candle there, which is obviously bullish. So yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. So yeah, if BTC is going to it is basically on what the hell BTC is going to do, right? So yeah, I've got the bullish divergence. It's just filthy for me. So yeah, not great, not ideal, not something that I really wanted to jump into, especially with 25% equity as well. But yeah, that's what I would say about that. How are you getting on, bro?
Pretty similar on my end, just getting destroyed. We'll see. Just throwing away all the profit, or close to the profit anyway. I was just gonna check my entry here and put it on the chart to update it. We can see 8050. So if we do head over to this chart here, we can see 8050. So we did actually get in here. So that's pretty good. All right. So yeah, we're not too far away from our entry here. Looking for basically 1% either side. Again, we are short right now. So yeah, ideally I want this down in the DMs, down to 7945. And yeah, hopefully we can get down there. We may come up and hit this 7 SMA first, but what I'm thinking here, if I can just make this a little bit more girthy, here we go, beautiful stuff. We can see that we do have a little trend line forming here on the 5 minute. Again, it's a 5 minute, it's not going to be too respected, but if we can look at this and say, hey, if enough time goes on here where this trend line, which ideally we reject on, right, is below our stop loss, then that in itself is going to be a way better scenario to be in rather than us just V-shaping and banging it up here, right? So ideally we can go sideways at least, and then this trend line comes down, whacks us down. The volume weighted ATR band will be coming down there as well. As there's volume coming in, these bad boys are going to be expanding, right? And if you don't know what a volume weighted ATR band is, it's basically this green line and this red line, and it's basically the ATR bands weighted by volume as well, with moving averages sprinkled in there as well, right? So if we are looking at this, yeah, I mean, this could get down quite low, and yeah, we could easily hit this take profit. The issue is, I mean, do we have time to hit it? And we have 5 minutes potentially left of the stream. So yeah, I mean, it could just be a break-even trade here by the end. We'll see how it goes. I may also just leave this on because Bitcoin does look pretty bearish right now. If we are looking at this on the 15-minute, we can say, hey, we've lost this low. This is an important low to lose. 18.9. We did come down and test that. Was that today? Yeah, I believe that was today. I don't know if I'm on the right thing here. Yeah. So yeah, that was, we did come down and basically find a low there. And then we came up, we tested the volume weighted ATR band here on a 15-minute, absolutely obliterated. And then it looks like we're coming up, making a wick, hitting this bad boy. And if we do want to continue down, that's going to be good for me because we can come down, we can hit our take profit, and we can make the money. What are you saying over there, Chester?
Yeah, so it's not going well for me. For the 8th time today. Let's have a little look here. I mean, actually, I'm in profit around 1.12%. Just want to look at my entry here. I think we're actually dumping it. My entry is 15.96. I did mark that on the chart here for you guys to see. As you can see here, 15.96, just below that in a short position. Ideally here, I do want to see a break here. I know it's a falling wedge. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside here, but Bitcoin is looking fairly bearish right now, guys. So yeah, if we do see Bitcoin come down and challenge those lows that we just set literally on stream a minute ago, well, 15 minutes ago now, then it's going to be looking pretty good for a potential breakdown here for AVAX, right? If this is going to happen, then I would be looking for quite a hefty amount of profit here, 4.71%, and that with a 4x is looking pretty goddamn good indeed, right? I haven't currently set a take profit there because I'm just waiting on this bounce here to see whether we are going to actually break through it or not. If we don't, as I said, we've got that bullish divergence, not looking great. But yeah, not looking too bad in terms of just profit, right? As Hammy said, we haven't got that much longer left on the stream because we do need to get some dinner. But but yeah, I think I'm not really sure if we're going to be closing our trades here and taking the score, because what's it at the moment? We both got stopped out on the last one, so that's a no score. Currently 1-all. I'm currently in profit. Are you currently in profit?
Meh. I'm not like, I'm basically break even right now. I'll probably lose like 40 cents on this one, but yeah, it's annoying. I was in some decent profit, but it does look like it's bouncing right now. So yeah, I think, I don't know. I think if I leave this 15 minutes, it'll probably hit. But I mean, hey.
Yeah, looking at the 15-minute candle close for mine, which is due literally any second with the hourly as well. 1 minute and 42 seconds there. If we do close above my entry there, it's not going to be too hot for me. It's not going to be the hardest stack in the world right now. You're going to be seeing probably support being formed there, even though my entry is at 15,960 there. You can see actually the wicks that we do have here from these candle body closes. So if we do get a candle body close above this area, I would expect some upwards momentum coming through, some more bullish momentum. basically wrecking me into that filthy stop loss scenario there. But yeah, I think we're probably going to end the stream. If you guys have any feedback at all, and we are obviously still working on it, and we're going to be getting loads of animations and cool stuff going as well. So yeah, we do appreciate you guys stopping by and tuning in. We see like 7 of you have been here for like the whole time, right? So yeah, really, really do appreciate that. We will be back next Thursday, and we will have a lot more to show you in terms of animations and stuff. And I did see someone say, when is the NFTs coming through, right? Not too long now. Not too long now. We've got a few things to tighten up and stuff like that, because we want it all like completely security proof and stuff like that. Right? We want it solid for you guys as well, and also we want to be starting our vlogs and our challenges and stuff like that as well. So yeah, there's quite a few things that we need to pick out and get completely solidified. But once that's basically all done, then yeah, we will keep you guys updated in the Telegram. But once again, we do appreciate your support continuously. And just about to see that 15-minute candle close here for AVAX, looking pretty awful for me. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Throw it back to Hammy.
Yeah, as you said, like, we do appreciate you guys watching. We are a very, very new channel here, so to have this kind of turnout anyway is incredible for us. It's really it's the beginnings. You guys are right at the start, so that's yeah, it's pretty fun to say the least. What we'll say here is yeah, if we do end it, I'm basically break even. I mean, we could call this one a draw if you want. What are you on?
I am currently. I'm up 0.24%.
Right.
Oh god, don't screenshot that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much break even, right? So we call it a draw today if you like. And we'll get a scoreboard written up for that. Yeah, I think that would be quite cool to have on the side of the screen or something like that. And yeah, that sounds pretty good. Pretty good indeed. But yeah, as I said a second ago, thank you ever so much, guys. Do appreciate it. We will be back next week. And yeah, if you guys want more TA stuff, you know, Crypto Chester, how to the crypto. we do our stuff, right? We do our stuff. Gonna throw it back to Hammy. He's gonna talk you through where he is, and we're gonna be talking about whether we're gonna be closing. I'm getting so tired.
Yeah, I think we close it here. So I'm just gonna hit the market. Where is this thing? Yeah, market close. Boom. We're out. Get out of here, you dirt. All right. So yeah, finished. Basically break even. 298. What are you saying on your side? And yeah, you might as well share your screen and then we can end it.
I'm actually down a considerable amount.
Huh.
I am down $6 or $5.90 today, which is
Extra point? Question mark.
maybe an extra point. Maybe that's something we definitely should incorporate in if it is a draw or something like that. The person with the obviously overall P&L would be the winner, right? So yeah, Hammy's the winner.
Yeah. So I think yeah, we should definitely write down some of these rules, like the free range trading, where we can do a manual trade. We could have a point for that. We could have obviously the 3-point system that we're doing already, and we could have a point awarded at the end for the person on the most. I feel like that's a pretty good rule set. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. But yeah, what was I meant to say? Oh yeah, just before I go, what happened here with AR, I believe it was, right? I would be in a lot more profit if that was 30x, right? But it was 12.5x. So we did break even on this today. But if it was 30x, you can imagine the profit we would be in. That plus the Bitcoin trade we did today, the manual trade. It's always good to show you. Oh, that's actually your screen. I thought it was my screen. But yeah, still pretty close here. And this is just to kind of prove to you guys that this is the type of strategy that will get you breaking even or losing quite a lot of the time, right? It's kind of like roulette in a sense because, well, to put it bluntly, roulette, it's red or black, right? Obviously, you got your numbers and stuff, but say red or black, and that feels like 50-50, but you're actually losing because of the zero, which is green, okay? So it's these small percentage that these exchanges will try and get from you trading these smaller time frames. If I can just, yeah, I'll just get this up real quick. And yeah, just to kind of prove this webinar strategy one more time, just to kind of show you the rule set. If you do want the webinar, feel free, head over to my channel and yeah, just sign up for it. It will just send you to a video where I explain this strategy and a little bit about me as well. But yeah, you can see here with this on the hourly, came down, lost support, right? We don't play this move. We don't care about this move, right? This move is junk because we can have a trap, we can do stuff. If you're trading the small time frames, maybe you can find some things like this, right? But in terms of this strategy, yeah, we don't want to touch it on the way down. We want to wait for us to hit that 7 SMA, and then we're looking for 1% stop loss, 1% take profit, and the just the blunt common sense of it is, yes, we're trending in a direction. It makes sense to continue the trend rather than completely reverse, right? Typically, anyway. There are a few more rules, so I welcome you to go watch the webinar. But yeah, it's essentially that, and that's just proof that this works today here, right? So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys, and that's cool. And again, Crypto Chester, if you aren't familiar, I know a lot of you guys are OGs anyway, but if you are watching this as a video or whatever, right, Crypto Chester and Hamilton of Crypto, the links are in the descriptions to both of those channels, and we do basically very, very frequent updates and streams about the market and stuff like this. This channel will be obviously for the trade-off and stuff, which is very fun, entertaining, all that good stuff. But this channel will also be vlogs, challenges. Maybe we go to a beach and we set some challenges to build a raft or whatever, right? And like Top Gear stuff or whatever, right? So we'll see how that goes. We may even start a different channel for that, but it will be under the decentraHYPE name. But super excited over the kind of next 2 quarters, I guess, for the content that's coming here. And we've got all of this equipment ready to go here. You might be able to see some of it in the background, but yeah, very, very exciting time. Anything you want to say, Chester, before we do end this bad boy?
Not particularly. I think I said it all when I spoke earlier. But yeah, just again, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Do appreciate it. And in terms of production, we are getting there. We are getting there, and we are going to be basically moving everything up in terms of quality. We've got our producer. He's on the way, 5 weeks away or something like that. He's flying out. And he's going to come live with us as well. That's going to be very, very cool. The production level is going to be really, really growing in quality, guys. So yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to as well. But yeah, again, thank you ever so much for watching. It is going to be peace out from me, Crypto Chester.
All right, guys. Catch you the next time. You've been watching decentraHYPE. Leave us a comment if you're watching this video. Let us know how you're doing. Peace. Goodbye.
Did we finish it?